Trace Wanless. I'm a senior in school. I play quarterback, and my hometown is Glen Ellen, Illinois.
I'm Troy Torrence. I'm a senior here. I play wide receiver, and my hometown is Chicago, Illinois.
Troy and I were roommates at St. Xavier, so that bond, what do you say, is kind of
carried over.
Yeah, carried over
5
here.
years.
So it's been 5 years now together as a quarterback receiver. You know, it seemed like it was just yesterday that we were just throwing balls in the gym and getting to know each other. You know, but up to now, what would you say?
We've been to different places since then, but just knowing him so well and just believing in him as a quarterback, he was able to recruit me here when I knew I was leaving Northern Illinois, and the bond is still here. You can already tell that we're a great connection, and just a great quarterback to have on your side.
Yeah, you know, when you have a receiver like Troy, you know, an All-American, it makes things a little bit easier as a quarterback. You know, puts a bind for the defenders to, you know, how to guard him or what to do when you're going up against him. So that makes my job a lot easier.
It's been great, man, with Trace's running ability as well as the strength in his arm. You know, we haven't really had a quarterback here with the strength and the arm that he has, and it's been really easy transition. I can't wait to see what the rest of the season has in store with us.
Yeah, you know, playing with Troy, it's good. It's easy to get his timing down, you know. When you have so many different receivers, your timing's off, and, you know, that could lead to a problem. But knowing Troy for so long and having his routes run crisp and firm, you know, it makes my job just, you know, a lot more easier for me. So, you know, when I know where he's going to be and where he's going to catch the ball, it just makes my job easier. I felt, you know, there's always things that we need to pick up on. We can always improve on stuff, but offense overall, I mean, we had a tremendous game rushing the ball. We didn't air it out as much, and I know that'll change in the future. Yeah. You know, there's 11 games in a season, and, you know, we got a lot to do and a lot to show, but offense overall, I think we performed very well.
Yeah, just to pick up on what he said, you know, we ran the ball for, what, 300-something yards, almost 400 yards. I mean, as a receiver, you know, I'd love if we could pass the ball more, but knowing that we could run the ball and we were that dominant as your first game of the season, being that dominant up front, I really feel like that we took a couple steps up from last year, and just the way our offensive line played and the way our team as a whole was just coming together, and it was really good to see the team gelling like that. So. It makes my job a lot easier when he's going to put a ball right on the money where I can go up and high point it. The defender didn't even know the ball was coming. About the play though, you know, when I lined up and I gave Trace the fade, I almost had confidence in that he was going to put the ball in the right spot, in the right time. And I knew, I kind of had a feeling in my heart that he was going to come my way, which made my job a little easier too. So.
Well, I mean, I'd like to say they can expect a lot, you know. Our defense is very good, and they have been in the past. So, you know, that makes the offensive job, you know, we're more crisp and we're more active, you know, scoring points, then that defense is going to come together. And I feel the fans are going to expect a lot from us this year.
I agree. I expect a lot from this team. Just judging on the talent we have as a team and the talent we have as an offense and on the defensive side of the ball is tremendous, and I really believe that we can put together a big-time season for the fans and for the school itself.
You know, EJ was a great quarterback here for many years, and you know, playing behind him and also being a receiver with him, you know, I just picked up on how to run the offense better, how to get where I need guys to go, and just learn the offense overall. So it's good. It was a good learning experience. Well, you know, it starts in spring and summer. You know, training every day, waking up, you know, being consistent, you know, committed to yourself and determined that, you know, this is the job that I want and I have to go out there and take it. So, you know, every day training and making myself better is just overall what I wanted to do, and I'm just lucky to be here.
For me, the adjustment wasn't too much. I knew that one day Trace would be the starter here because of his drive and his work ethic. I know how bad he wants it, and I've been playing with him for 5 years, and he was my best friend, and I just know him inside and out, on the field and off the field. So the adjustment wasn't much for me personally, because I knew he was going to step in and do a great job right off the bat. And I knew that me and him hit our timing is just on point. And a lot of players, a lot of teams in the country don't have the connection and the bond that we have. So I really think we're going to do big things this year.
You know, we've come a long way. You know, it's always difficult to have new coaches come in. You know, we had a new coordinator. Coach McCarthy's doing a really good job with us right now, and you know, we're excited about it. Coach Curry's doing, you know, also a very good job, and going from 6-5 to 7-4, and now, you know, this year I feel like we're going to do great things, and I just feel that our team is a lot much more closer and what gelled together.
Yeah, I really think Coach Curry's done a fantastic job of bringing the team together. From year to year, you can see a tremendous amount of progression, and that's what you want to see out of a head coach. He loves the football, he loves the game, he loves the team, and he loves the University of St. Francis. So I'm sure that everything he's doing is in our best aspect.
Absolutely, you know, that's one of the big talk that Troy and I always have is playing St. Xavier, and you know, coming from that school to here was, you know, it was different, but that game it means a lot to Troy and I. You know, also we have Kenny Smith on the team that came from St. Xavier, so for us three, that game it's kind of more than a game. It's
bigger than the game.
It's bigger than a game.
And you know, coaches always tell us to try and not make that game more important than the other games. Like he says, it's a faceless opponent every week, and I believe in that, but sometimes it's hard to do that when you're playing your old team and just coming from that school and just the rivalry we already have. And you know, I wouldn't say it's as much as a hate, but it's definitely a rivalry, and we definitely want to take it to them, and we're going to do that this year.
Yes, we are.
Personally, University of St. Francis, Indiana, just because we left last year we left some plays out on the field that I know if we would have, personally, I dropped the ball, and personally I know that if we just didn't leave all the plays on the field, that we could have beat that team. And I have a little rivalry with the cornerback from that team, so I'm excited to get back and play him.
Yeah, you know, St. Francis, Indiana is also going to be a very good game. My personal game is Trinity. You know, we should have beat that team. Though they played a great game, that's a team that we snooped down to their level, and looking forward to playing them the third game of the season. So I think it should be interesting this year.
Personally, my goals, I've always been a kid to have big aspirations and big dreams. My goals this season is to be the NAI Player of the